I wanted to show you how I'm going to make multiples of the same block in one hooping. I'm doing the Kimberbell Enchanted Winter, and this block right here, it's called a pieced block. It's a piece kind of like quilt as you go, but it's piece as you go in an embroidery hoop. And if you can see, there are 4 of these. So block 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have to make 4 of them. And I don't want to make 4 individual blocks. I have a Brother Luminaire, and it's got a ginormous big 10 by 16 hoop. So I'm going to give this a try. You really need at least a 9 by 14 to do 4 at a time. An 8 by 12, you can do 2 at a time, because the blocks, the background quilting fits, they want you to use the 4x4 design. So I'm going to jump over to Embrilliance and show you how easy it is to do 4 at a time. I want the batting to go down at one time on all 4 blocks. I want the placement stitching lines to go all at the same time. And I actually have to make 2 sets of these. There are 2 of these in the quilt. Okay, so I'm actually going to be making, there's a total, as you're cutting your fabric, they tell you to cut 8 of these individual pieces of fabric, because you've got 4 on one block and 4 on another. So let me jump into Embrilliance and show you. We're going to have an infinity screen for just a second. I'm going to share my screen and this one, and okay. So in Embrilliance, here is one of the blocks. Okay. Now on this particular block, your background quilting actually stitches last instead of first, because you're going to do the background quilting on top of the pieced block. So right here, I'm getting rid of all of the alignment lines for the background quilting that normally go down first. So all that's going to stitch in the background quilting is just this. We have this block with the Plant 15 is the name of the background quilting, the 4x4. And then this one is the Winter 7 4x4 design. So I want to do this one first. And in here, in this particular, this is the corner block, and we're going to use the same design 2 times. Now on this stitch right here, okay, this is the original placement line. These 2 stitch marks right here, all they are alignment lines, and I don't want to stitch those. I'm in Embrilliance right now. This is Embrilliance embroidery software, and everything I'm doing you can do in Embrilliance Essentials, which is really inexpensive. In my mind, it's one of the best software for the price. So I'm going to go into the stitch simulator up here in the top, and what you want to do is you want to change everything all at once in one block, and then we'll use the color sort feature and it'll make 4 of them. Okay, so I'm going to go through here, and there is that stitch right there. Okay, so I'm going to back up, and so that's stitching this alignment line that I do not need because I'm putting them together all at once. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click like 1 stitch, and I'm going to click the stop sign, and I want to change it. I'm going to change it to anything. I'm going to change it to periwinkle. So now all of that outer stitching is periwinkle. And when it gets here, okay, there's that. And then it's going to do this one. And now I want to just click this arrow. It's going to do a single jump ahead by stitch. Tie off. There's the next one. I'm going to hit the stop sign. Okay. And I'll go back to, I don't remember what it was. We'll do any other color. Okay. So now what I've done is I've isolated just those 2 stitches. I don't need those. I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard because I want to stitch these up with, I want to trim them up with the trimmer by George. Now you can see that the lines go outside of the outer line. I don't care about that. I'll get it up close. It'll be fine. All right. So the key to color sorting is that every stitch that you do not want to stitch at the exact same time needs to be a different color. And it doesn't matter what color. So you see how we have here in the objects panel, okay? There's the overall stitch line. That's the layout, and that's going to go on top of the batting. And then we have, or if you're not doing the batting, you'll stitch this right on your stabilizer. But I'm going to put a piece of batting down because it needs to have batting, the way I'm doing it. And because I'm doing the background quilting. So we have default one blue, default one blue, default one blue. These are the placement lines. You will find when you're doing embroidery that digitizers will use the same colors over and over and over for the same purpose. So a placement line, Kimberbell uses default one blue. That is their color. All right. I don't want this one and this one and this one and this one to all stitch at the same time. So default one blue is fine for the first one, and default two orange is fine for the first thing that is stitched. But this needs to be a different blue. Okay. So I'm going to click this, and I'm going to go to the, I have Filtech Glide chosen in here as my color. The glide color, the closest it found was grotto blue. So I'm just going to pick one below it, Brittany blue. Doesn't matter because I'm using the same color for the whole thing anyway on the machine. The machine doesn't care what color of thread is in the needle. So default two orange, I already have a default two orange. So I'm going to choose another one. Let's go with Mars. Oh, you know what? I need to do this. That default one blue right there. Let me click that back. I'm going to choose that one that was first, was the grotto blue. Okay, that's good. And then Mars. It doesn't matter. I'm thinking first one, second one, third one, fourth one. That's how it just makes it easier. So this is the second one I'm going to change. So I'm going to click the chip, and I'm going to choose the second color of the blues. Second orange I'm going to change. Choose the second color under that orange. Here's the third. Click it. 1, 2, 3. Third orange. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I've got another set. Fourth blue to change. Click. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fourth orange to change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now all of these colored, and then this is going to be, it says turquoise, and that's fine. I want that to stitch all at the same time. All right. So I'm going to be using my 10 by 16 hoop. So I want to come up to view and make sure draw hoop is checked so I can see my hoop. Down here, it looks like I've got an 8 by 12. So I'm going to come up here to my preferences box, that little folder, and I want the right there. That's the big one. Okay. It says 11 by 16. I'm going to click apply and okay. All right. So let me close this up. I want to Control A to select all, and I'm going to take this and move it up here. Okay. And then right click, copy, right click, paste. And I'm just going to use my arrow keys and move it over. And I'm using my arrow keys because that is going to make it easy for me to trim them apart when they are, when they're finished, if they're all the same. Let me click on this one. I think I need to get it a little further. Let me make sure. Hold on a second. Let me make sure that everything is selected. That one and this. Whoop. Control. Okay. They're both selected. I'm going to move this over. I want to give myself some trimming room right in here. Okay. So I've already got this copied. It's still on the invisible clipboard. I'm going to right click and paste again. I'm going to move it over back where I want so that and I'm going to use my arrow key and move it down. So there's my third one. Okay. And this one, right click, copy, right click, paste. It pasted right on top of itself. I'm going to use it and move it over. And I need this to be in the same height and whatnot. So it'll be easy to trim these through here. So that if they're jiggy jaggy, it's hard to do that. Okay, so now this is ready to color sort, except, no, it's not ready to color sort. I have some other work to do. I want to make sure that these stitch last, the background quilting stitches last. Let me see here. It should sort it itself. Let's see. Okay, so we have a total of how many colors? Each one has 11. So 44 plus 4, 48 colors are in this right now. 48 color stops to make them all. I want to go to Utility and Color Sort. And it says it was reduced by 36 color changes. Now you don't want to hit Save. You want to hit New View. Okay, now let's see what we've got. It's going to do all 4 at the same time. All 4 at the same time. That's exactly what I'm looking for, just like that. So the trick is to make sure that all of the colors are that you don't want to stitch at the same time are different. And that's how you do that. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to go to Utility, Wi-Fi to Brother Baby Lock, and I'm going to call it Pieced A. And okay. It says it error sending file. Please try again. It went over there. I know that that's there already. I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing to the Untitled 14. Okay. So I'm going to go through, get rid of these using the Stitch Simulator and change all of the orange one, all the last 3 of the orange one blue and the last 3 of the orange, I'm sorry, pieced 1 blue, pieced, is that what it is? Oh, I'm sorry, default 1 blue and default 2 orange. I'm going to change the colors and then color sort it and send it over to the machine. So hope that was helpful.